What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to episode 49, Mid Ketchup Podcast. I think it's gonna be a AI summer bangers because it's gonna be going down this summer. It's kind of weird. We may not have no artists at all. It's gonna be all robots. But this is your host, often aka Mr. Hazadonis, and I got my co-host Rajim.
Yeah, man, Mister Still making it happen. What's good?
What is good? We are barely in the building.
Barely in the
Literally,
building.
we just walked in the door and said, "Hey, let's record." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This is
we going in.
one of those crazy joints. You know what I'm saying? So, it's been fantastic. Week has been tiring. Week has been a week of work and craziness and whatnot, man. So,
No earthly idea.
yeah. Weekend went way faster than it should have. You know, yesterday, I went out. I did my suburban thing. We was out at a little golf tournament. You know what I'm saying? I was out there watching.
Okay.
Hit the little round ball around. It was a nice neighbor or like golf course and stuff. Had some dope houses that was out there. So we was looking at the houses, you know what I'm saying? Got our steps in, you know what I'm saying? We was out there almost got about what? We almost got about 14,000 steps. We was out there stepping, you know what I'm saying? So it was to leg
stepping in the name of love.
we was out there tired. So me and the wife had a good time out there, you know what I'm saying? Got a little shade darker, you know what I'm saying? The sun was out there. Yeah. Florida sun was doing his daggone thing, you know. So it was a good time. Got to spend time and I got a little rest, got a little exercise, burn some calories. So it was good stuff.
Okay.
Man. So Roz, man, how was your week, man?
Man, honestly, bro, I spent my week adulting.
Oh,
so, cybersecurity's been hot this week, but that wasn't the problem. Yeah. The problem was I took Friday off, because I had a rough week at work. Right. And then I had adults. So I had to go out my yard, pick up all the old sod. You know what I'm saying? Replace it with new sod.
Sodification.
Yeah. So basically, like my boy told me the other day, he said, that's something you hire somebody for. Yeah, I know that now. Like, yeah, I thought I was being grown. I was
trying to save a couple bucks. The whole point of making money is to pay somebody to do it.
But it's funny because my neighbor, the one that dang on talked me in and we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we went half in on we did a pallet and a half of sod, and I rented a sod cutter, and you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, we about to do big things. We made it happen, but that won't never happen again.
Yeah. That don't sound fun at all for the weekend.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. So yeah, man. That's where we at with that.
Yeah, that's too much work right there. You know what I'm saying? We want to send a shout out to our the perspective. If you're out there, Miss Perspective, we know you in the midst of moving. That's why she's not on the show today. But we miss you, Aaliyah, Miss Perspective out here doing her thing. She's trying to take back over Philly. So she's gonna go do her thing and disrupt folks' lives over there. But we'll see you next week. It'll be fantastic once again. But we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna move on to my favorite portion of the show. And maybe others' favorite portion of the show. This is the portion of the show called Drink of the Day.
Yeah.
Gotta love the drink of the day. I really enjoy it. It's good for if you had a good week or a bad week. You know what I'm saying? It's either a celebratory or it's one of those things to drown your sorrows in. You know, but it's all good. It works both ways. So this week I went ahead. You know, most people go to the bar. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, be like, you know what? I'm about to hit me up with a Long Island. I made one at home. I made me a daggone Long Island iced tea. I'm about to just throw the soda up in this joint. We had a little a mixture of the vodkas in there. We got a little rum in there. We got a little up in that mud. We got a little a little gin up in that joint. Threw some lime juice up in here. Gonna throw some cola in here for some flavor. You know what I'm saying? And now, as you can see in the clear glass, we in that Long Island right now. So I doing good things out here with the Long Island iced tea. And it's on to you there, Mr. Richard.
Oh, so yes, sir. Me, I have
You there?
Sorry, technical difficulties. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool. So yeah, man. Today I
was adulting, so I had my granddaughter, and so I didn't get my drink on. So what I have been drinking lately is this.
You got the Celsius.
The Celsius.
You got the Celsius on you?
I had to realize, bro. When I tell you, man, I can't even begin to explain to you the concept of tomfoolery. I went so what little people know, and I probably let me not say little people, little that I know. When you take up a pallet and a half of sod and put down a pallet and a half of sod, you got to get rid of the old sod.
Yeah.
So I went and loaded my truck up
to
take it to the dump, and then I had to unload that at the dump. So it's like,
yeah, you put that work in,
man, bro. So anyway, I didn't get a chance to get my drink right today because I had my granddaughter all day. But I'm a drink in the name of love. So.
I got you, man. That sounds like you need an energy burst. That would have been either a Celsius or you needed that Red Bull and vodka. Get that energy popping. You know what I'm saying? Like you back in.
Exactly.
You got to keep the party going. You know what I'm saying? So
you got to keep the party going.
So for all those people out there, hey, if you had a tired weekend and you need some energy, or you having a relaxing weekend and got a little Long Island, man, make sure that you drink safely and you take care of yourself out there. So all those Men Ketchup viewers and listeners that are out there, once again, drink it a day. Drink it a day. All right, so we're going to keep it moving. We got the news of the week that is popping off. So episode 49, there's the news out here. It's kind of wild. It's got some different stuff that's popping off, man. This week has been interesting. One of the things that's popped off, we got a little update on Young Thug's YSL Rico trial. One of the updates is that one of the attorneys got arrested for allegedly bringing prescription drugs to court and assaulting an officer, which is wild. That somebody that's supposed to be helping you get off of stuff is the one that is going up in stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy in that situation. So I'm gonna break it down to you. This is from Hip Hop DX, where we get a lot of our news from. So the situation happened. It was on the 10th or on 10 a.m. Officers discovered a bottle of prescription medication and immediately arrested the lawyer. As the officers moved in, the alleged tossed his phone to another attorney so that it wouldn't be searched, but the phone missed and hit an officer.
What?
As a result, the attorney was charged with simple battery on a law enforcement officer, possession of pills not in their original container, obstruction, and a disturbing court proceeding. That is the people that my man Young Thug got doing his lawyering, dog. Like I'm like, come on, dude. That's your lawyer out here tossing phones like he the one that's need to be in jail. Like that sounds like something that you first come to your court case, you like, oh, I ain't even know it was like this. Let me toss my phone. I forgot I had these in my pocket. Oh yeah. Oh, also I got like an AK in the trunk. My bad. Oh, my fault. I had the back of the weed. Like what is who is this lawyer that don't even know how court proceedings work? Like that is insanity, dog. So talk to me about this dumbass.
What was the intent? That's the question. Like, I didn't know what was his intentions. Like, first of all, I feel like people that's going to, and excuse me, because I think I'm on two different devices.
Yeah. You hitting up doubles.
Okay, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Sorry about that. Hold on. Let me see if I can get off one device.
Yeah. You got
all right, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool. So I feel like people who go through the airport with guns in their baggage, they carry on. Like, I've traveled enough to know that if my toothpaste is too big, then they throw it away. You know what I'm saying? It's like if they throw away toothpaste, You think they gonna throw? You think they gonna catch you with a gun? Come on. So when you go to a court, you go to the same little metal detectors. You go through whatever, blah blah blah. Like, what made you think that you wasn't gonna have that? What? Nobody was gonna check the pills. Like, I'm gonna bring these pills in.
And even in that situation, like you would think, like either go like, hey, oh shoot, I ain't even like do that part.
Yeah.
Compared to, hey, no, get my phone. Like you just all the way. I'm a criminal. Hey, they can't search it because I'm through it.
Like, hey, player.
You're like, that's like committing a murder. You got the murder weapon. You throw it to your homie. Hey, I ain't even got a gun. What are you talking about? That don't even mean nothing.
Ooh, what gun? Like, people do stupid. Wow. People do stupid stuff for money. Pretty much how that works. People do stupid stuff for money. That's pretty much the gist of it. Like, if you should know, like, and I'm pretty sure he was offered money or offered whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Real talk. It's just like, it's never worth it. Now he probably gonna be disbarred. What is it called? Disbarred?
Yeah. He's gonna be disbarred.
No, it's like he can't work for nobody. I would have worked for Morgan & Morgan or somebody, but you know how hard it is to pay.
Get some accident money, man. He be out there. He could be on the billboard talking about, I got him $1 million.
Yeah, my lawyer got me $337,000. Like, you in court. You in court with pills? Like I don't get it. It's like maybe because I'm a law-abiding citizen, but it's like
it ain't even the bills though. It's him trying to toss his phone. Like that saves the phone from getting took. Like what? Like, hey, so that means I ain't even got it.
Something's in the phone that he don't want nobody to see. When it's turned into an assault weapon.
And he hit an officer with it. Like that sounds like a comedy movie.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like. That sounds like
the question is in his head when he hit the officer with the phone. I wonder what his first reaction was in his head. God damn!
Oh man!
Like, you gotta be. First of all, he works for a firm. He got to.
Oh, he's fired. He can't be working there for them.
Oh yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like whoever he worked for, he is no longer a part of their association. His boss didn't even fire. His boss was like, really? Yeah.
They were like, you already know what's happening. Like, I don't even have to tell you.
Yeah. His boss texted him. He said, if you still got your phone, you don't work here no more.
He said, put that into evidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can.
Like, what do you? I don't get it. Like, what part of the game is that?
That is the most wild thing. Yeah. That picture down there in the bottom of those that are watching on YouTube and can see. It's old boy in handcuffs, man. He got cuffed up by the popo at the daggone court. You ain't supposed to get arrested when you in court. Like that's like you ain't supposed to be the lawyer getting arrested. That's insanity right there. You know, so I'm actually, just like we talked about last week. Hey, some people don't deserve it, and they'll prove to you that they don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna let you know, hey, I don't deserve none of this. Look, I went to law school, I graduated college, everything, and I should be able to. Oh, you did that? Oh, you don't deserve.
And what does that say for the client? Like
that's what I'm saying. Like you were like, who you hiring, dog? Like who is these fools?
But I'm saying, like when your lawyer get arrested, you just count it over for you. Like,
he know he going to jail. He I'm getting all the sentences. Like whatever the top is, I'm getting that joint.
Yeah, I'm going away for life. It's over for me.
Get my orange suit ready. He was like, go ahead and get that mug tailored because you're gonna be wearing that piece for a minute.
Yeah, put my name on it. Embroidered.
Oh man, yeah. So hey, good luck to Young Thug, man, because it seems the people that's his lawyers, man, is not doing their thing. So hey. We putting the prayers out, man. Hopefully everything turn out positive. But it looks like the law game you got with you is not Morgan & Morgan. They be giving people that money.
They ain't for the people.
You know what I'm saying? 2 people name, last name. Obviously, this is not one of those law firms that's the same last name because usually they be doing good. Rodriguez and Rodriguez, or Martin and Martin, or whoever. They be getting it done, and that ain't it for him.
When you work for Williamson and Harris, it's okay.
They better be family or brothers. Like they gotta have the same last name.
Harris.
They can't.
Law firm.
Yeah, they better be matching. You know what I'm saying? Better be matching.
Williamson and Williams.
Well, hey, good luck for you, young thug out there. Good luck to you. But we gonna keep it moving, man. And unfortunately, we moving on to a more sadder note on this situation. I put up there wrong door in KC, man. Unfortunately, Ralph Yarl, 16, was sent by his parents to pick up his brothers from a friend's house on April 13th, but went to the wrong address. He had left his cell phone at home, and he got one was like Boulevard, another one was Street. Same address. So he ended up pulling up to the opposite one of what it was, knocked on the door, and a 84-year-old white man shot the young teen at his front door after the teen had knocked on the door or rang the doorbell. And he had one shot to his head and one to his chest. The gentleman shot him in the head after opening the door, and then shot him while he was on the ground in the chest. Luckily, the young man was able to still get away, which is amazing to me, to get shot in the head and then still kind of be able to stumble his way away.
Yeah.
And ended up getting by some close neighbors or whatnot that were in the area, ended up finding him. But he was a well read, good student, bass clarinetist. Was a Missouri All-State Band honorable mention, and played multiple instruments for the Metropolitan Youth Orchestra of Kansas City. So this is a situation where you have there's a lot of people out there that are calling for this being a very racially motivated situation.
Yeah.
They are looking into, I think he has been charged, but they were looking into the possible stand your ground situation. Because that is something that they do have in Missouri. So if he's on the dude's premises, he feels like he's threatened because somebody knocked on the door, and then he can just shoot. So it's one of those things that's it's really sad, but the kid has been released from the hospital. So luckily that the wounds seem at this point not to be like threatening. He's healing back at home right now. But it's unfortunate that this situation's kind of going down where you're just a 16-year-old going to pick up your siblings.
Yeah.
And because it was supposed to be terrace instead of street, and you go to the house and knock like, hey, just here to pick up, you know what I'm saying? You think you get there to pick up siblings, and then there's a gun and somebody's taking you out. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's horrible that is a thing that's gone down in this situation. So it looks as if they're trying to find out with everything that's going on. You have Black Lives Matter that's getting a part of it. You have the prosecuting attorney that has had multiple news conferences about the situation, and they keep going back and forth if they're going to make this a thing that is racially motivated situation. So it's tough out there for everyone that's going through this in Kansas City. Hey Raj, you got a little there you go. He fixed the feedback. I was just about to tell you about it.
No, I had to switch over. The engineers ain't doing their job today.
Gotcha. So so go ahead and so I don't know if you had heard about this or anything like that, but what's your thought process on this whole situation?
I guess my biggest issue, and I got feedback still. Hold on, my bad. Sorry, I still got feedback.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I guess my biggest problem with the situation is that I feel like if it was if that had been a vice, you know what I'm saying, the situation was tables turned,
right,
would we still be where we're at right now? You know?
Yeah.
And it's terrible that we live in a society that's the first thing that comes to mind. Everything is, you know, and it's terrible. You know, this young man and his family has to go through this because of a mistake. And it's funny because, for example, I went to purchase something online like last week. I forgot I bought something on Facebook Market, and I was going to the person's house to pick it up. And so I went to an address, same address, different city, right?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think it was down your way where I was supposed to go. Went somewhere around Brandon maybe or something like that. But anyway, so I went to the wrong address and I pulled up in these people's, driveway, and you got a big black guy in a big black truck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pulling up in your driveway, and this is Florida, and I told the guy, hey, well, I'm here. And the guy was like, well, I don't see you. You must be in the wrong place. So I put the address back in, and turns out that it was the same address, just different area, different area code.
Right.
And I was like, crap, you know what I'm saying? But that could have ended badly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
and
so just like this young man going to the wrong house, I don't think this guy had any justification to shoot this kid if he didn't feel threatened.
Right.
And as a kid, you know what I'm saying? This kid, it's not like he was trying to rob him. By a kid knocking on your door, you telling me every person that comes to your door, you just start shooting, pretty much.
Yeah, that would have to be the reaction that he would have to be having with every human being that knocks on his door.
Human being
that he going to shoot him in the face.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me Girl Scout knocking your door, anybody, mailman, whoever, Amazon, DoorDash, whoever knocking your door, you blasting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's the situation at all. Like you said, I do think it was racially motivated. And it's terrible because we live in a society where everything has gotten to that point where it is racially motivated, and it shouldn't be. You and I, for one, being diverse, having diverse families, I don't care if my son was black. I don't care if he was white. Either way, you don't want your child going to somebody's house and getting blasted on. You know what I'm saying? And but I say all that to say this: we have to understand that this guy, he has. First of all, I say mental. He has to have mental issues. I don't know the background on this guy, but he looked like he had mental issues. You know what I'm saying? And also, but at the same time, it could have just been, it was a black kid at my door and I'm gonna blast him. Yeah. But where does it stop? Where does it all end? I got really, like I told you I did the yard 13 hours with my neighbor. My neighbor's a white guy. Him and his family, greatest family, both my neighbors. All my neighbors around here, really nice. Yeah. Whether they were black or white, they still, some great people. And I never stereotype anybody because of their color or whatever. And that's not something, that's not how I was raised. But I think it is, like I said, you have to be careful these days on how you address certain situations because people, especially in Florida, now that you can carry in Florida, or be able to carry in Florida or whatever without actually having a permit or whatever, and blah, 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 it's going to be the Wild Wild West, know. And I hate to say it, I had to pick my battles because I got a granddaughter, but, I have a concealed weapons license and I keep my weapon concealed or whatever. But I don't carry my weapon when I'm with my kids or anything like that because of, safety or whatever. And you want to carry it because of safety, but it's a double-edged sword. Right. It's one of those things that where, like people always say, if you have it with you and you show it, you better be ready to use it because everybody else got one too.
Yep.
And I don't never want to be in a situation where I'm with my granddaughter, she get caught in the crossfire, and I get her killed because of
my actions or reactions or whatever. But like I said, we gotta start killing our kids, man. And not just our culture, kids in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When did it become okay to kill kids?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, a kid, whether he a black kid, white kid, young kid, he's still a kid.
Yeah.
You know, and it hasn't been okay, and it's never okay to shoot at a kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when has that become the norm? Like, when has that become okay? And so that's, you might want to punch your kid in the throat. You know what I'm saying? But, and I'm not saying you should. Now, that's not the, what I'm saying? Don't nobody go back and say
uppercuts only.
Said,
uppercuts
punch your
only.
kid in the throat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm just saying. Cat, what you saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying publicly. You probably shouldn't beat your kids publicly. But real talk. But like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, it's not a good idea. And you shouldn't be shooting at nobody, anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But let alone, our kids are dying, man, in the droves because gun violence and mass shootings, and every week there's a new mass shooting. And it's just
it's an unfortunate situation with everything that be going on. My perspective on that is we lost Huey real quick, but my perspective.
I'm sorry.
It's good. It's good.
My phone rang.
Yeah, it's good. But my perspective on it, with the guy being 84, maybe you're getting to that point where you're scared of a lot of things, and if he already had those prejudices, and instead of being able to be a little more have a little more thought to his situation on those prejudices or those stereotypes, him being 84, maybe feeling like, hey, I can't be able to protect myself. I'm going in, going out blazing if this is a situation, and it's just a scared person. So, I think it's just an unfortunate situation for everybody that was involved. We're praying for Ralph to be able to get better, doing the best that he can, get healthy, and also that justice does prevail in this situation, because it's very much not the norm. You can't just be blasting people that are at your front door because they're knocking. So, all right, well, we'll keep it rolling. Looks like Rashim has some technical difficulties, but we're going to keep it moving here on the Mint Ketchup podcast. Our next topic, we got A.I Drake out here, right? So A.I Drake got a banger. Supposedly, they put a banger out for this guy, and it's up on SoundCloud. Track is entitled "Winter's Cold," and like I said, it's been posted to SoundCloud. You can search it out. It sounds pretty like some Drake stuff, and it was all generated by a computer. The computer done, put the lyrics together. They put the little AI voice replicator on with the Drake style on there, and it sounds like something Drake went in there and put together. This is getting kind of wild, because you even had a lot of people that were posting comments where they're like, hey, it's gonna be an AI summer. Like, they're just like, just give me AI sounding voices, AI rappers in this situation. And I'm kind of just confused at it, because there's not that same type of, especially when you get into the I guess the more melodic and things like that, there's a different type of passion in certain voices and cadences and things like that. And they've done this with Kendrick. They've done it with Jay-Z, and now you're seeing this with Drake, and people being able to make these different songs and make these different so-called bangers. And it's kind of crazy that and they sound just like them. They sounding professional. They're sounding produced well. They're sounding exactly like the artist. You may hear us a little slip every once in a while, but it sounds exactly like the artist, and they out there, doing the thing. So it's really surprising how crisp, how on point that these AI rappers are, or all these engineers, or these the technology has gotten so good that it's just being able to put anybody in everybody that is successful and has a unique voice, and you can put them together. We talked about before, hey, these people can now live, well, at least their voice, their music can live forever, and it's going more and more. And I'm almost looking forward to a full AI DJ AI mixtape where they can do a DJ drama style mixtape. They got every rapper on there, but it's all their AI. So none of the rappers or even got their voice or their real voice on there, and they just giving it to them like that. So Roz, as you listen and you hear me talk about this AI situation, man, do you think it's gonna be an AI summer? You know what I'm saying? And ain't gonna be no real rappers out there. It's gonna be nothing but computer generated bangers that's gonna be out there, and you're gonna be just hyped like, yo, man, this daggone Apple or this Intel, this AMD is out there killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got that AMD coming, got that flow. I mean, they did make movies about it. Eventually, they gonna kill us.
Coming.
It's like eventually they gonna kill us. But I'm just saying, it's weird, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the hottest rapper alive. Gonna be a robot. You're gonna be like, hottest rapper alive. Yeah, but I mean, we knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, you got to think about this too. How many, for example, this is just an example. How many guys there's going to be, how many older guys, say for instance, I'm 50, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be, if say for instance, I still think I got lyrics. I still think, you know what I'm saying? But nobody going to listen to a 50-year-old rapper that ain't been around, like a new 50-year-old rapper. They might listen to Jay-Z and all these cats that's been around for a minute. They going to listen to a new 50-year-old, you know what I'm saying?
New 50.
That new 50. So, but if I come out of AI, I might be the hottest rapper in you know what I'm saying, in the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
just come out as an AI. Just say that you're AI and be like, hey, AI.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? MC back problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, it's an ARP. That'll be my name, ARP, man.
You know what I'm saying? MC Colossal bag.
You know what I'm saying? AR. You know what I'm saying? Got my granddaughter on the tracks. But honestly though, man, like, we knew it was coming. Like we had to embrace. We live in a world of AI. Yeah. Everything I argue with Siri every day and Alexa every day. Even if I don't say nothing to them, but like, I did not get that. I didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But
they heard you because you be seeing those advertisements like, hold up, I was just talking about a barbecue. And you be like, what the? Why is there a barbecue on my computer right now or on my phone? You be like, man, y'all all in my business.
Exactly. It's like, I got a robot that vacuums my house. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and then that's controlled by Alexa. And then, it's just like, there's so much stuff going on. We knew this. The future is now. And it's only going to get more intense and this is what everybody wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody wanted
this. Everybody ain't want this. I saw the movie. We was talking about this in the 90s, man. I seen the movie Terminator, man. Yeah. They gonna be somebody come back through the bubble, be burned up and naked, killing people. And we gonna be like, what just happened? And we like, we literally wrote a movie about it.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But we as Americans, we make everything negative. Like, everybody swearing now we about to get attacked by aliens. Aliens ain't saying shit. They nigga said, hey,
look,
aliens, with y'all?
Look, aliens, look, I always look at it like this, man. If aliens came here, they 85 light years past us. They be like, yo, y'all some, like, we chimpanzees and them fools. They be like, man, we flying around space. Y'all can't get past the moon, nigga.
I heard something they said like a spaceship was going 1,400 miles per hour. I'm like, why do they care about us? They don't care about us. The aliens are here. They here right now.
Look,
we just ain't smart enough to figure it out because guess what? Everybody looking down all the time at their phone. It could be a spaceship fly over right now. Won't nobody believe it.
That's just like,
man, I thought I seen a spaceship today at 3 o'clock.
I mean, aliens is like us, wondering what ants are doing. Ain't nobody care what ants is doing.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Aliens is like, we don't care what y'all doing. We don't care because y'all are not important to us. And we be like,
yes.
Only time we be mad is if some ants is in the house. As always, that's it.
Eating
like
our food
ants
or
do
we get bit by an ant, then we mad.
They can do whatever they want to do because we don't really care. They be like, all right, man, do what you do, ants. And that's I'm damn sure that's what aliens be thinking about human beings because they flying around space.
If an alien made it here from another, first of all, if an alien made it here from another planet, and we can barely get back to the moon, because every day the wind blowing or something, so we can't
get off Earth.
Yeah, the lunch
because a cloud's in the way.
It was raining at 12, so we couldn't lunch. Like what? Like we the laughing stock of the universe right now. It's aliens. It's other aliens cool with each other. They from different planets right now. They be like, bro, y'all see them cats on Earth though?
You see them so-called humans?
Yeah, they talk about we want to kill them. They killing each other. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got shot. We ain't got to worry about it. We don't kill each other. Then we go take over the planet. It's pretty much how that works. So like, but we always got a negative outlook on everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna get killed. Shut the hell. Nobody care about us. We are not doing nothing that's so important. And in Americans got it worse than everybody. Because we think everybody want what we got and they don't. Nobody gives a shit. Everybody be like, well, America's the greatest country on earth. We got freedom. No, we don't. Our HOA is the damn biggest mob boss in the world right now.
He said if you got an HOA, you locked in.
Yeah, you got an HOA over for you. Like, I'm gonna put a letter in my mailbox the other day. Change your side.
Change your side.
Yeah, how about you change my damn side since you so worried about it? Some bullshit. The HOA. That's what they call HOA, these hoes.
Yeah, the side police. Aliens, they gotta worry about side police.
They do drive-bys and everything. They'll drive by your house, take a quick picture. You didn't know they came by your house. Picture in the mail. Yeah, fix this. Like, nigga, how you get this picture?
People like they ain't got no job. You be like, HOA ain't got no job. That's their job. They just stand around.
And the people who in the HOA don't live in the HOA. They live somewhere else.
Yeah, that do be happening. That is kind of crazy.
But anyway, man, yeah.
Well, also Drake, so beside him being AI, he was a benefactor this week though, because you had Giovanni, was it Davis? Gervonta Davis.
Gervonta Davis.
Gervonta Davis. My bad. Gervonta Davis out there and knocked out. What's my man? What's the dude's name? I don't know. He won.
Garcia.
Garcia. Yeah, Garcia. Yeah. So Garcia Davis fight that happened this weekend. Drake dropped a cool meal on Davis. Davis won. Drake made like $360,000 off of the $1 million drop that he put on him. So even though the computer took his voice, he still made $360K.
Them cats was betting big money.
Yeah, they was out there.
DC Young Fly won $100,000 from the game. The game lost $100,000 on the fight. I'm like, man.
Yeah. So
I had $3 on the fight, bitch. $3.
Yeah, it was stuff out there for the boys out there, but it looked like it was star-studded. They was doing anything. Drake was winning again, even though it's AI. This is what Drake will do. I can tell you exactly what Drake is going to do with this situation with the AI. Drake is going to do a song featuring the AI. It's going to be Drake featuring A.I. Drake, and he going to freaking make crazy money on it. That's what if I was a rapper, that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm finding whoever does the AI piece. I'm saying you write a verse, the AI write a verse, and then I'm going to do, of course, what most people do when they have somebody feature. Be like, yo, I'm about to kill you. I'm going to kill you in this verse, but it's going to be me, and I'm going to kill the AI on the verse. The AI
That'd be a
can't
hot
change this
song,
verse.
though.
But that would be dope. Drake on Drake. AI
Yep.
Drake. Yeah. See, but then you change it to, instead of like, you put the AI in the middle, so it's DRAIKE, so it's still Drake. And you'd be like,
or you could just bring in Allen Iverson. And
he for sure gonna be Allen Iverson on the
real AI. Bring in,
or you can bring
AI.
in what's my man? What's the other AI? Dang, dude played for he also played for Philly.
Who that?
When they had the double AIs, Iguodala.
Yeah.
Iguodala. Yeah, you can put all. You can have them all on there.
I can't never say that. I can't never say Iguodala name.
Iguodala.
You know what I'm saying? I was like 4 quarters. Iguodala.
Iggy Azalea dollar.
You know what I'm saying? Iggy Azalea. Hottest rapper alive, son. Tell her I said
on
that.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, shit.
But so
she ain't on OnlyFans.
Hey, she ain't got one. I'm pretty sure she's doing all right over there. Anyways, we gonna keep it on pushing. We got one more thing to talk about out here. We've got the possibility of an Usher Super Bowl, right? So we just had Rihanna come through and drop the Super Bowl halftime. We've had Justin Timberlake. We've had Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, Prince. Like, you got all those. But that dude that was killing it in the late 90s, early 2000s was the R&B doing it. It was that Usher. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it right here. So an Usher Super Bowl, are you down? Is that a good show? And can you give me some songs that you would want to see for sure in an Usher Super Bowl that would turn up the spot?
Oh yeah, of course.
Give me a couple that you say, hey, the halftime show gonna be turned up if he rock these.
Hey, he need to bring out old school. He need to bring it out My Way.
Yeah.
My way. And then that you don't have to call. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
that's a jam, boy. I listen to that joint now. Like that was killing,
right?
That's joint be killing it. You got to do that.
Everything you want to. What? Hey, I'm saying, hey, Usher be going in, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He also got
what's that one with Lil Jon? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Oh yeah,
that's for sure.
And you gotta have Lil Jon with him.
Yeah. You gotta add a John. John gotta. I mean, think about the people that could be featured.
Bruh, oh my God.
I mean, just on that song,
Chris
guess
Brown.
what? Ludacris is now at the Super Bowl. Luda. Like, oh, come on,
Luda,
dog.
Chris Brown, Lil Jon.
You
know what I'm saying?
Who else? I mean, what you had? I mean, what? No, you got Beyonce back in there. She was a feature with him on Making Love in This Club remix. Make love in this club. In this club. That be the joint, man.
Super Bowl gonna be lit.
Super Bowl will be lit. Yeah, I'm voting. I'm putting a vote for yes for the Super Bowl. Usher would be a banger. Like it would be.
But you're gonna have to tell everybody it's Usher, not a Usher. So because there's gonna be people like that. Why they got an Usher? Why they got Usher doing the show? Like, that's
Usher. You know what? That is his last name. Usher Raymond. I don't know if you hit
Usher, baby.
Oh man, he can't do whatchamacallit? What's that joint? What was I about to say?
They call me
not Ghetto Dope. No, I'm talking about with Young Thug, where he had where he did the No Limit.
Which one? Oh yeah.
He can't even do it because Young Thug about to go to jail.
Oh yeah, AI can do it.
They put somebody. The
AI can do it.
AI Young Thug can do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Let Gunna do it. He done already told on everybody.
You know how cold that would be if Gunna came out and did Young Thug verse in that joint.
Somebody going down for that one. Yeah,
that'd be a sniper in the roof.
Oh my God.
That would be crazy,
man.
Oh, that would be the most craziest.
That'd be
that would be on top of anything that.
And then he have LMA. What's that song he got with LMA? He got a song with LMA.
I forgot the one that he got with LMA. Let me look that up.
He got one.
I mean, you think that he probably would have to rock the little LMA joint, just to make sure that you get some of the other people.
Man.
You know, the younger cats, you know what I'm saying? Like more people, because that's what I'm saying. Like that No Limit would be dope on there. Like you gotta have more, like a little more dances.
Yeah.
Some Dancy's.
And that song Chris Brown he got, that was it. Which one is that? Privacy? Which one is that he got with Chris Brown? That's a nice little jam too.
Yeah, the one with LMA is hold up. What is it? Don't Waste My Time.
Yeah.
And
but he got
let me see the one with Chris
Brown and Gucci Mane.
Chris Brown.
You know Gucci from Atlanta, so of course you gotta have Gucci out there. Gucci.
Well, I mean, I don't think next year it's in Atlanta, so it's not like it's in Atlanta. So I don't think he would be.
I said the fact that Usher's from Atlanta, though.
Right.
Another Atlanta rapper.
Yeah, just like I'm just looking at the situation like when they had
Where is it
LA. Let's see what the Super Bowl next year is. Super Bowl.
Because I actually want to go to the Super Bowl. It's on the bucket list.
Let's see what the Super Bowl gonna be at this year. Was that? Oh, this is the. Let me see what 24. I guess because we are in 23.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So we it's at Allegiant, so it's gonna be in Vegas.
Oh,
that could be legit. Yeah, that's gonna be turned up for that Super Bowl.
Yeah. How we get tickets? We need tickets for that right now.
That Super Bowl gonna be insane right there, man. It's gonna be lovely out
If
there.
I can get tickets, bro, I'm going. I'm finna hire the squad.
Yeah,
squad up. We should go.
That Super Bowl will be crazy. But because then you got Usher. He's the he has a headlining out there in Vegas. So he's been out there doing a headline deal. So he ain't even gotta go nowhere. He already out there.
Yeah.
He just be like, hey, I'm going up to the stadium real quick, kill this.
Bro, I think if it's gonna be in Vegas, we started about our tickets now, gonna book our hotel, everything. Because about 6 months out, it's gonna be booked already.
For sure. Yeah. We're gonna have to hit that up, man.
Check that out.
That Usher. Yeah, especially if Usher be on that.
I know the Patriots going to the Super Bowl.
Man,
be like, let's go, Bill. You know what I'm saying? Better like, for life, son. We going.
Look, I feel you, but just stop. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Come on.
Tom Brady coming out of retirement.
He gonna go back. He
coming back one more time. He got might well come back.
His old bones can't handle that cold, man. That's why he went to Florida. He was like,
got nothing to do.
He said, my bones don't do it. Yeah, he ain't got nothing to do. He for sure ain't got nothing to do.
Your wife got a new man and everything. That's messed up.
He ain't got nowhere to go. He ain't got nobody to go home to. He just he at home by himself, just sad. Like, what's up?
Trying to figure out life. My bad, Tom.
But
you still the GOAT player.
Hey, you can be the GOAT of football, but GOAT.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I vote go Usher Raymond. I'm looking at, like you said, we said My Way. I feel like No Limit need to be in there. I feel like You Ain't Gotta Call gotta be up in there. I feel like gotta be up in there. That's about a good 5 that's gonna be bangers right there.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think you're bringing the mood down if you drop some Confessions in there or something like that. Even though that's a banger. Even though that's a banger, you can't can't put that up in there, and that's just everybody be sad in the stadium and mad and whatnot. So So man, that is the news of the week that we have brought forth for you this go round. Once again, news of the week representing. News of the week was brought to you by a rather unique barbershop. If you happen to be in the Tampa area, go check out Rather Unique Barbershop. It's around Brandon, the Brandon area, which is a suburb of Tampa, Florida. So if you need a fresh cut, you about to go get you a job interview, you trying to ask a girl out on a date, and you want to be lined up, fresh looking, smooth in the mud, hit up Rather Unique Barbershop. Let them know that the Men Ketchup podcast sent you. I don't know what's going to get you, but you can let them know that we told you about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Get you fresh, cut it up. You know what I'm saying? Tell my cousin I said, what's up? You know what I mean? Why you up in there? So after doing this news of the week, we've got one of my favorite segments. We've got the Top Almost 4 is in the building.
Go.
And Top Almost 4 is also brought to you by LGI Fitness. If you have not got you an LGI Fitness t-shirt, you a bum. And you need to get one right now because everybody's walking around looking at you like, why ain't you got an LGI Fitness daggone t-shirt on? Your fitness ain't even real if you ain't got an LGI Fitness t-shirt on. You better get you an LGI Fitness
t-shirt. That's our
motto.
Well, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? It's the motto.
Let's get it. So get your daggone shirt on, do your thing. And now on to the top, almost four. Brought to you by Raji.
Your boy Rajim, man, Mr. Make It Happen.
Make It Happen.
Hey, so this week's top almost four, I felt like we was gonna go, you know what I'm saying, a little deeper this time. Okay. So we going with the most recognized, in my opinion. I did some research, and the most recognized rappers turned actors. Right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're going rappers turned actors this week. So check this out. We got some honorable mentions. Honorable mentions start off, and people gonna laugh at me about this, but hey, a lot of people didn't know this, so it's something you know. Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Don't let me get my Funky Bunch. You know what I'm saying?
Mark Wahlberg. You know what I'm saying?
He had the wackest backup team ever. You know the Funky Bunch.
The Funky Bunch.
God,
somebody needed to take a shower. The Funky Bunch. I don't even know. Like he said, the Funky Bunch behind. Was it people with him?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Never seen him with nobody.
He was just by himself with his shirt off and baggy band with his hat on, just doing the wop and junk all the time. Yeah,
Mark Wahlberg. People didn't know Mark Wahlberg. Especially young cats didn't know what Mark Wahlberg was a rapper at one point in time.
Wahlberg is a part of Boston history. Being a white rapper, there's mad white rappers from Boston.
Right there, what's the name? Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice and whatnot.
So anyway, another honorable mention. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go pop them off. Honorable.
So let's go. Another honorable mention. He had some great parts, man. Played some good spots or whatever. Mm-hmm. Most recognized with Mark Wahlberg. Four Brothers. I'm gonna go with Andre 3000. Had some nice parts or whatever. Honorable mention. You know I'm just mentioning it. You know what I'm saying?
Andre he got some good stuff, man. I mean, he was good. He was good in Four Brothers. I also enjoy him in a comedy. Semi-pro made me laugh. Coffee Black. Yeah, can't forget about Coffee.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, my last three honorable mentions, and I'm just gonna shoot them off together. And they pretty much explain themselves. LL Cool J.
It's hard as hell.
You know what I'm saying? For his role in what is this? CSI?
He's in NCSI.
NCSI, yeah.
There you go. And Vegas, then Las Vegas, Miami, somewhere, wherever.
And then you got Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah
for the Equalizer.
Taxi.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He was in the remake of Taxi.
And then you got my man, hold on. Yeah, I had LL Cool J, Queen Latifah. Oh, Ice-T.
Ice-T. Can't forget that drink.
Ice-T. You can't.
Long Island Ice-T.
He literally just got a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Plus, he married to Coco, so that makes, you know what I'm saying, he made the list. Because he made the list.
Coco.
So, top three.
Top three?
Give me a second. Hold on.
Here we go. Top three.
I got them written down.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You use paper.
I'm good. Yeah. So yeah, no.
What?
So I was on my laptop earlier and it died on me. So anyway, number three, and I'm telling you this, and I picked him because I just watched one of his movies, latest movie, and I really liked it. He played the main actor in The Mortician, Method Man. Method Man, he got his acting. He switched over to acting now, man. I was like, even in, what was it? What's that? Power. Power.
He was in something.
He plays a lawyer and I think it's Power.
Okay.
Also, you got if I'm wrong, somebody correct me. But
also you got what else he was in? How High?
Everything.
How High? Him and Redman.
Yeah, How High? Yeah, but he got, man.
He's doing some real acting.
So much stuff. He's doing some real. if you haven't seen The Mortician, go check it out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Really, his part, man, he played a part. Now, usually when he play a part, he play his part. He play who he is. He's a smoker, you know what I'm saying, thugged out, blah, blah, blah. This particular part he played in this movie, man, was a totally different role for him. He killed it. You know what I'm saying? Killed it. You know what I'm saying? So I was really impressed by, you know what I'm saying, him changing over to a different role, man, and doing something new. So shout out to number 3, to Mr. Meth, you know what I'm saying? So number 2. And you already pretty much know who I'm about to say. Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? And you know Ice Cube, man, he got his hand in everything. But he is a true actor now. You can tell the difference between rappers turned actors and then actors. Rappers that are actually trained actors now. These cats are, you know what I'm saying, they really put the work in, and Ice Cube has just done just that, you know, and so many different movies, man. I remember Triple X, you got Barbershop, Are We There Yet? So many different things. Friday, so many different things this man has done. I can go on. The list go on and on, you know what I'm saying? And even got to the point where his son, what's his name, O'Shea Jr., is now, you know, an actor.
That dude's in Star Wars. That's like he's in Star Wars, like he for real.
Like what level can you go when you know what I'm saying? It's like
when you Star Wars, you a Star Wars character now. His son is a Star Wars character for the rest of his life. Like that's why.
Yeah. That's it. Like that,
he can be deeper. He can be Star Wars trivia. You be like, hey,
exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
That's that dude.
So number one on my list this week, man, and you got to give a man his props for all he's done. You know what I'm saying? Mr. I Am Legend, Will Smith.
Oh, slap a motherfucker.
No.
Mr. Slap.
And I was reluctant to do this because of the whole, just because he slapped the bitch, I can't take it away from him. He still, you know what I'm saying? Not a bitch, but he slapped King Rob, but whatever. That's besides the point. Still amazing actor. Bad Boys, I Am Legend. You name it, he's been in it. I can name some of the top choices, top movies. He's been in it. You know what I'm saying? Independence Day and all kinds of stuff, bro. And it's just, but he's an actor. Yeah.
I Am Legend.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because
7 pounds. Yeah, he got all type of stuff out there.
7 pounds, man. Great movie.
He got some trash movies too, but you know.
Yeah, hey, man, everybody does. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? But what gets me is that they've managed to become actors in a sense of not just the roles they play as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Right. These guys have become, you know, actors in a sense of a role because it's easy to play a thug if you're a thug.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, hold on for a second. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for just a second.
I got you. Slide
hold on. Yeah, I got it. What happens when you got family, you got to close the door. People yelling, hey, trash out. So, but in a sense of when an actor, even for Method Man, he plays a lawyer, and I want to say I want to say Power, but like I said, I watch so many different series like BMF, Power, Empire. No, it's not Empire, so it's either BMF or
I think it's Power.
Power. So I think it's Power. Yeah. And so, but as a lawyer, man, it's like even his role there, he stepped his game up. You know, he stepped his game up as an actor, and you don't see him like a lot of rappers, if they didn't know. I mean, a lot of people, they didn't know he was a rapper ever. Then they would just, you know, take him on as as an actor. You know, some people, you know, some people when you watch some rappers you watch and you be like, oh, he always gonna be a rapper to me. He's never gonna cross over. But these top three, like I said, we going. What I say?
Method Man at number 3.
Method Man.
Ice Cube at number 2, and number 1, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Mr. Will.
Slap him down,
Mr. Slap the motherfucker. Will slap him in front of everybody.
Will say something about my wife.
Not slap him back behind stage. No, slap him on stage.
Hey, I can see Will Smith walking in my house right now, sitting on the couch. Keep my wife's name out your mother. I ain't say nothing, dog.
Look, ain't nobody talking about your wife like at all. Nobody
But
care
I'm not
about
Chris
that at
Rock,
all.
though. I would rock your world. You slap me.
We gonna be fighting. I was like, I know he tall, but I will fight. I'm like inside of your thigh, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I hit you in your artery, my G. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
not
it'd
a
be
Chris
over.
Rock moment. I will fuck you up.
Or you know
anyway.
what? Hey, but you know what though? Look, hey, I may take the punch just to get that dough because I'm for sure soon, and I'm pressing charges. I'm getting that money.
That's a smart move too.
I'm getting that money. You know,
like
what I'm
all
saying?
my veneers out. You ain't had no veneers. I do now.
Yeah. I mean, look. I feel you, man. On your list, like Method doing his thing. I look more Ice Cube acting wise. I look at him as entertainment wise. I don't know. Like, I feel like you had other people on that list that I would say to out act Ice Cube.
You think so?
I feel like out acting Ice Cube just because Ice Cube feel like he be Ice Cube in every movie. He's just like a turned up Ice Cube or a little turned down Ice Cube. Like you look at like he be Ice Cube. Like it's like, hey, Ice Cube, if he had to take his kids on a trip, that's the movie. It's Ice Cube. It ain't really like somebody else. You be like, oh, Ice Cube, he would be like that. And then you go like, all right, if he was the, you know what I'm saying, in charge of the police force, what was it on 21 Jump Street? That was Ice Cube being Ice Cube, like he was a police officer and he was in charge of all these other police officers. So it was almost like Ice Cube be Ice Cube in every movie. So I don't really see that he has like range. He just happens to be in stuff or he creates stuff where he can just be himself and all he got to do is remember the lines. And he was like, okay, do I need to be laughy at Ice Cube or do I need to be mad Ice Cube? Like that's just one or two.
Yeah, but, I give him his props though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean he be doing his thing, man. He be doing his thing. So I
remember Triple X. He was in Triple X too.
Triple X. He was Ice Cube. If Ice Cube was a spy, that's what he. If Ice Cube was a spy, you be like, yo, that's exactly what Ice Cube would do if he was a spy. You be like, yo,
what about him? Yeah, you're right. Because remember on what's that movie where he was with old boy and they had to fight? They had to, when the teachers, he was gonna fight the teacher at the school.
Oh yeah, it was Ice Cube when he had to. He was gonna fight Charlie Day, I think.
Yeah. He was gonna fight
it
Charlie
was like
Day.
he was being a bully. It was Ice Cube if he was a teacher.
Bully. Yeah, a bully teacher. Who created a bully teacher?
So
I feel
like I mean he be doing his thing. Like, hey, ain't nobody hating on the money you making. But I could probably say range. I would say his son has more range than he does. Because his son probably because his son plays multiple roles. He looked dead like his daddy, but he has more role range. Because you see Ice Cube being in Star Wars. Would that be the weirdest thing? Because he couldn't. You like, all right, we got to write a role for Ice Cube being Ice Cube.
But you got to think about one thing.
Star Wars.
You know, think about most actors that you know that are good actors. They stay in their lane. You know what I'm saying? Of what they do.
But the ones that you put on this list, the ones you put on this list.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
So like Will Smith for sure don't be in his lane. He stretches out and like, I gotta be the funny dude.
He's never been a thug though. He's always been a comical type guy. You know what I'm saying? He's always been a ladies man, comical type. So like Bad Boys, he's a ladies man. You know what I'm saying? Other things, you know what I'm saying? Then he's never been hard or thugged out or nothing, so he can play any role. But when all you ever been was a thug, everybody don't see you as a thug. Oh, so I got one more honorable mention that I forgot to put on my list. Snoop. I forgot about Snoop. You know what I'm saying?
Is Snoop really an actor?
Yeah,
I would say the last movie that I saw him in when he was in that Day Shift with Jamie Foxx. He was actually, I felt like, Snoop is acting because he was being somebody that wasn't his norm. Most of the time, he's like being a smoker.
Well, it's hard to be a vampire. You know what I'm saying? A vampire slave.
Well, he was being a cowboy vampire killer. Like, and I was like, this dude, he got the cowboy hat on. He out there like, hey man, I'm about to like. He wasn't even talking like with the West Coast slang. He was like trying to be really like a Texan. And I was like, Snoop trying to act. He's trying to act for real. And I was like, that's dope. You know, shout out to Snoop. You know what I'm saying? See walking on the vampires. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? We love
you
some
and the
Snoop out here.
Now y'all high shit. Like
he said, hey, you know what I'm saying? He said,
vampire smoke weed.
Vampire was repping the set on the wrong block. You know what I'm saying? He had to give it to him. You know what I'm saying?
Use a real blood. This is real blood.
He said it's a real blood.
I couldn't remember real blood.
Oh man.
So yeah, so that's my list for this week, man. You know what I'm saying?
You had some. At least you got all actors on that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of the folks in act, man. And shout out to all those folks out there. You know what I'm saying? We give them a round of applause. I approve this list.
Yeah.
You get the blue check.
Okay, I got a blue check. I'm verified.
It's been verified.
Yeah, I'm verified.
Your list is verified. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Good to go.
And Lee ain't here. She would have.
Yeah, she would have dug in your. She would have dug in your ass. She would have. She would have gave.
Like, what about Nicki Minaj?
Yeah. She was like, Lizzo was just in a Disney.
Right?
Lizzo. Like, no. Yeah. So
what about Doja Cat? Like, that's not a real thing.
Maybe in the future. But hey, it was it's been a good one, man. And that list was brought to you by Coma. Go get that damn book.
Man.
Go get the book, man.
Resurfacing right now. We're doing big things. Go get that book. You know
get on that Amazon, order that joint Coma by Rajim Huey.
All day. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to write me a book. It's only gonna be about a page and a half, but it's gonna be legit.
Yeah, that's gonna be the quickest book ever.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little paragraph.
Your name gonna be called period.
It's gonna be a paragraph. Quadruple space.
Yeah,
we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. Kids book.
Gonna be like, ooh, hey, I'm gonna do a Pootie Tang for you. Know how Pootie Tang made that song? There wasn't no music. Do my book. Ooh, that's the hottest book ever, son. Go read this book, son.
Hey, getting it popping, you know what I mean?
It's a Hayes and done it again.
Hey, done did it, boys. It's gonna be a whole bunch of. It's gonna be hums. I'm just gonna be. You got to figure it out yourself because I'm just humming them.
Yeah.
You got to figure out
your imagination here. I need to make a book that you fill in the blanks. Yeah, you fill in the blank as you go. You read it and you be like, the man was walking down the street. Yeah,
learn something today. Learn something today. But actually, you can make it.
When she walked in the room, she automatically kissed her boy on the neck. Fill in the blank.
Look, and that allows it to take place anywhere. Because you be like, hold up, it's like street, or it could be the playa, or it could be, you know what I'm saying? You can put it anywhere.
And say, man, it's like she was born in Cincinnati.
That's good times, right?
I'm gonna write the first fill in the blank book.
It's probably not, but I'm just saying.
I guarantee nobody written no fill in the blank book.
I'm gonna say if you go to the kids section, there probably is one. But
I'm talking about adult fill in the blank.
Oh, okay. Now I was gonna say, like, if you're gonna do adult fill in the blank, that would be for those with learning disabilities that need to get better at whatever they. I don't know if that.
No, this is lose your imagination. It's like, hey,
that's imagination.
Your imagination. You know what I'm saying?
Imagination.
That's gonna be the name of the book. Imagination. You know what I'm saying?
Imagination.
She was riding the back of a unicorn.
not imagination. It's just be called imagination.
Imagination.
It have a blank where the eyes supposed to be.
She was on a three-legged unicorn in Miami. You know what I'm saying?
You be like, hold up, that sounds like you in the wrong area of Miami.
Say she was on you know what I'm saying, riding that white horse. Now you got to figure out if she was high or she was.
Yeah. There's some issues happening right there.
Like, man, she was on that white horse.
Well, hey, for everybody out there, we want back on a serious note real quick. If you're going through some things and you need some support, make sure that you hit up the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK. 800-273-8255. We want to make sure everybody's mental health is doing well. If you have things on your heart, you have things on your mind, and you feel like you're having a struggle getting over them, make sure that you're talking to your family, talk to your friends. Don't feel embarrassed about it. make sure that you get out there and you let them know what's going on with you so that they can support you, that they can help you, that they can help you overcome those things or get you to talk to the correct people to help you get over those things as well. So once again, check out the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK, 800-273-8255. And that is it for the Mid Catcher Podcast, episode 49. I got a little announcements at the end. You know what I'm saying? We are going to be hitting our end of our second season next episode. So we're gonna be at number 50. So we've been doing 25 episodes a season. We'll be at number 50 here coming up. Looking to probably gonna gather the whole MKP family. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be loud, obnoxious, a whole bunch of just nonsense. It's gonna happen
chaos.
probably. So we're gonna get all the folks on here, man. We're gonna have a good time. And then we're gonna take a little hiatus, and we'll probably be back that first Sunday in June because folks got things to do. A man out here about to be selling the 7 C's. I got work trips I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be out here busy. Every folks is gonna be Memorial Day barbecuing up Brontosaurus burgers. Like we gonna be out here getting it done. You know what I mean? So the end of third week of May, or third weekend, I think. Yeah, third weekend of May. So everybody get the Memorial Day. People gonna be going to graduations, things of that nature in the school year. You got all those things that don't be popping off. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get back here time. So it's gonna be a whole bunch of summertime drinks, fruits and whatnot. It's gonna be all up in the glasses starting in June. It's gonna be a good time. Come join us. We're gonna look at putting in some new segments, some more guests. I know we've been kind of lacking on the guests here recently, so we're gonna have the guests out here, and we're gonna go ahead and make it happen and get it popping. So we really enjoyed being with y'all. Come visit us next week, and
for the grand finale.
He's gonna keep making it happen, and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. So once again, thank you so much for coming through and hanging out with us. Mr. Mid Ketchup Podcast, episode 49. And we are